Okay, thank you so much for everyone that is in here. I think we shall begin immediately as we keep waiting for the rest. Hope I can be heard very well.
Okay.
Okay, good. I think we shall have the rest join on the way as we are proceeding because we are time bad and therefore we cannot be able to wait for everyone. I'll keep accepting those that us, and then I'll appeal to those that are having music in the background, those that are having different sounds that are coming in from the background. You try as much as you can to control your sound and control your background music that may be playing. I'll start with sharing our mission for this unity, for this alliance, for us coming together before we turn to everyone here to introduce yourselves, your organization that you do run, where you are located, and any other information that we may get to hear from you as quickly as we can. One, I will start with myself to introduce myself before I go to explain the reason why we've come together. We've come to unite as a together alliance so that we can have everything worked upon together. So one, my name is Regan Wandera, and I'm a GPMS representative, as you all that are here. And I'm a director of a charity organization, that is God is Grace Charity Organization Uganda, that is located in Jinja, Northern Division. I will start by sharing the reason why we've decided to come together. We decided to come together as charity organizations because of what we need to solve as we are together. One, we are here under the umbrella of GPMS. That is the first thing that we should all get to know. Us uniting together, we are uniting together under the umbrella of GPMS. Therefore, our uniting together is not separate from any other thing. But we've decided to come together under the umbrella of GPMS for our mission to see that we can unite ourselves, have different problems solved, have us discuss together and see how we can move forward to solve our problems using the platform and assisting GPMS system to come into implementation, because it is the only system that will be in position to be beneficial for everyone. So major one, our reason for uniting as all charity organization idea is bringing GPMS to implementation as our major core, as our major important mission, is uniting together and see that we push GPMS forward. The second mission for us uniting together is that most times it is very hard and very complicated to see that individuals as charity organizations, those that are working individually, it is hard for them to proceed and have different issues resolved because of the less power that they hold as single charity organizations. Therefore, our uniting together, the second purpose is to see that we can hold and have that strong power as a charity alliance, as a united charity alliance, which is able to push forward with different reasons, obtain different things that we are meant to obtain. So the other thing for us uniting together is as well working together, because there is nothing that is more than important than a united community. Therefore, basically, those are our two major reasons as to why we've decided to come together as charity organizations to see that we push GPMS forward as our core reason, and to see that we work together in obtaining and pushing all different things and having all our issues that are obtaining our different organizations that are stressing our different daily work that we keep doing. So to the rest that may not have known the reason why we have this united charity together, this united charity alliance together, see, those are the major reasons. Then I will move forward to the rest of the members within the group. What I would appeal that you at least try to introduce yourself, one, as your name, your organization that you are running, and your location. So we move further because we are time bad. Thank you. I can have one by one begin. Let's make it in a gentle way so that you can introduce yourselves. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Brother Regan, for that wonderful information that you've announced it to us. By the name, Ibrahim Nyegera, and it's my pleasure to meet you here all. I'm the director, but under Namaganda Proscovia. My shorter name is Mother's Aunt, Uganda. It is located in Jinja State, Jinja Northern Division, Mafubila Village. Thank you for listening me, all members.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Ibrahim, for your introduction. And I'll try to request the rest of you, because we don't have time, to one just said in the name. I'm called this. I run this charity organization from this location as fast as we can, so that we can try to catch up with time, because we are very late. The next person, maybe you try to do that as quickly as possible. Then we run to the next program. Thank you.
My name, I'm Odoli Dismas, the director of Care's Children's Home and Foundation, running from Mafubira A, Ninja Northern Division, Ninja City. That's all about me. More is there, but for the case of time, allow me rest my case. More shall be discussed if needed. Thank you very much.
Thank you as well. Next person.
I'm after Gerard, running an organization called Hope Ministries. It's located in Kakira, Waito, Jinja District. Thank you so much.
Next person.
Good evening, members. By the names, I'm the director of God's Student Foundation. It's called in Kamui District. Thank you.
Next.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. And another person, I'll appeal to the rest, because ideally we are meant to be more than 60. We are meant to be 70 and above in the group, as we are in the group. So I would request the rest, as you're done with your introduction, try to at least record the rest to join this meeting, as we look forward to at least adjust the time. So when you are done with your introduction, use 5 minutes time to recall your friends to also join, because ideally we are meant to be 70 and above. Thank you. Next person.
All right. Thanks for the opportunity. My name is Mbogo Raymond, founder Ocean Grow Ministries. I'm located in Jinja City. Thank you. Next person.
Thank you as well. You're welcome.
Yeah, Wandela, I'm happy. I'm William Wangs, the director of God's Mercy Charity Organization, Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. I'm happy, bro Wandela. You tried to connect these people to join you, Wandela. You have a good heart, brother. Even for us, brother, we support you. You are a good person. We are under you, brother.
Thank you as well. Thank you, my brother, for that recommendation. I'm very grateful. It is my passion to see that we all move forward under one umbrella, because what we are pushing is for all of us. We want the world to benefit everyone, not the few that benefiting currently. It is the reason why we are pushing GPMS as our core a reason to see that we have this system implemented to benefit everyone. Because GPMS is here to make the world benefit everyone. It's major reason to make the world benefit everyone. It is the major reason. So I'm very always grateful and very always ready to give support where it is needed to see that everyone can benefit and everyone can share the cake of this world. So thank you so much. Next person.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, everyone.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening to you, Papa.
Good evening to Papa.
By the names, Liava Lukman, Director of Wodoma Safo Village, found in Loka District. How are you all? Hope you're all doing well, and it's nice to meet you up here on the meeting.
Concomitantly.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, concomitantly too.
Can we have other into this faster?
Sorry?
Let's have the rest still also introduced, because we are a bit late. And we have the rest do it quickly.
Hello.
Next person. All right.
Yes, hello.
Yes, please. We can hear you, brother.
I am David from Uganda, and I am heading for Asian Ministries International. It operates nationally in Uganda, all at large, but it is based in Jinja.
All right. Thank you so much.
And I am appreciative to be here.
Thank you. Thank you so much, brother. We are so appreciative as well to have you here. It is an honor. Our next person.
Hello. This is Babayo Muzaham, CEO at In God You Trust Foundation, Uganda. I'm glad to be here with you all, the Global People Monitoring System. And I'm running my ministry in a district called Buyukwe at a village called Chirugu. Happy to be with you all here. Feel at home.
All right, thank you. We are happy to have you as well. Next person, so quickly as we get on with the program.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you, brother.
Good evening.
Good evening to you.
By the names I'm Kasafad from Sakab Solo, and in no organization that I'm taking.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for believing in our mission and joining this. It is very beautiful to have you as well, brother.
Welcome, sir.
Another person. So as we are having the rest introduced, I'll be able to pass a few communication to you all. Very soon we shall be announcing the venue, because we are turning into having a physical meeting that will be held at a venue we shared. So I would request the rest to keep on introducing you. Then I'll be able to announce the venue when we are to have the physical meeting.
Obviously, doing this here, but some people are being disturbed by the ID. When they try to put in the meeting ID, it says invalid ID. What is causing that? But someone has just called me now and says he has not yet joined the meeting because of the issue. I don't know how we can help him.
Maybe you should try. Maybe you should try using the link. It will work.
The link is better.
Let them use the link.
The link will work better.
Okay, let me call him and tell him to use the link also.
That's the even I've used the link.
Okay, thank you. Sister Beatrice.
Yes.
I think my my time will soon end. Maybe I would request as we conclude this meeting, you to try and share your Zoom space that may be some time, so that we can have it shared, and then we join back when this ends.
Yes, unfortunately, I have not the opportunity to share the link here because my screen is blocked already. We have a window problem because there are some extension working in place in Canada at this time. And this is making like the image to shake. But I will send you immediately after the meeting, I will send you the link. Practically everybody can go on website Turtle, just I cannot share, then the link is there. Then practically just to push the button, then you fly in the Zoom. And next time you can use the Zoom of the Turtle, then you can set up your own meetings. It's just amazing what I see here today. We are 17 of us and 15 are already from Uganda. It's just amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is the true unity. This is the true love, and we just move forward. It's just amazing what I can see today in Uganda.
Welcome, madam.
So immediately after I can move from this screen because it's blocked right now, I will send you, Mandela, on the Messenger or Telegram account the link. Then from there, share.
Okay, that will be good. And to the rest that are in, I'll be when this ends, I'll be able to share another link, and we ship in so quickly. A link that at least will help us continue with the meeting, because as per message I'm receiving, I'm requested to upgrade my meeting, which is impossible as per now because it needs patches, which is hard. So when this ends, I will call upon you all to get into our group that unites us. That's where I will share the link, and then we get back. So the rest that have not yet introduced themselves, we shall be introducing ourselves in the way. So maybe I can as well give the mic to Sister Beatrice. Then after, we shall be giving the mic to the rest of you, and then we shall be having Brother REC finally to analyze and give us a guideline as well, and a few words that we may get from him, because we do believe those are guidance words that will make us move further. So, Sister Beatrice, if you have something to add onto this, as I keep admitting more people to get into the group, because I'm seeing messages here, you can take the space as we give chance to those that may be in position to introduce themselves on the way. Thank you.
Yeah, so what I can see is probably we are far away, like 3-4 minutes. Then the meeting will end. Then practically we need to probably to end this meeting and to move to another meeting where Wandera will be host, and everyone will receive the invitation via Wandera. So probably will be just a couple of minutes. Then everybody can be set up. So Rick George is the founder of Gpms.world, and he's with us today. It's I do not know how many minutes we have, but I would like also to hear a little bit, Rick.
Hi, Beatrice. Can everyone hear me all right?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you all. I'm so grateful to see all of you gathered here. And what I need to say foremost, that God is very real. This would not be happening if not I am directly connected to Prime Creator God. And having said this, this GPMS is the replacement system for the planet. So it's very important that as soon as possible that we gather all of the consents worldwide, because it is ratified into law worldwide with the majority consents. Then we take the rightful and lawful ownership of all of the world's existing infrastructure to deliver the money and to set everything up worldwide. Also, very quickly, what I wish to say is that it is very important, all of the work Brother Wandera and all of you are doing at coming together to form a united alliance. And what this further does, it accreditates all of you and all of your organizations as being valid and vetted to the rest of the world. So the more of you that also come together and form this alliance, it also shows the rest of the world that you are genuine. Now, we know all over the world, but also in Uganda, there are scammers. And as a result of ones being scammers, the rest of the world does not know if you're genuine or not. But where you are creating this united, vetted alliance, then what it does, it will allow for some money funding support to come in to you from the outside as well. So two things, it's very important what it does for you to assist you temporarily until we get it ratified GPMS worldwide. So this should give you some form of relief the bigger that you get, because you are accredited. What I will say very quickly is that we are looking at approximately what have been given from Father Prime Creator. It's very possible by November of this year that GPMS could be implemented upon gathering the majority worldwide consent. Father Prime Creator, whenever I say Father, I'm speaking about God. And Father, for the first time, has said November, and he also said tentatively November the 15th. So it needs to be understood that this is not fully guaranteed but this is very possible for November. So all of the suffering worldwide may be ended by November of this year. So that is a possibility. So things will happen very quick. In between now and then, do your best honestly to survive. Each one of you need to be responsible for yourselves and the children that you are caring for and that you are the guardians of. And again, this is very real. We're taking this forward divinely worldwide. And there is nothing else that does it like this. And again, this is the divine plan. None of us would be doing
so please
this if it was not guaranteed.
Let's try to assist our friends as well, and we see that we can let them come in and we have this further discussion, because we need to hear from you as well regarding this that we are pushing. And there is another communication that I need to pass to you as well. So it would be better we can have number in here. So as we are trying to connect Brother Eric to come in and try to conclude with what he was trying to address. Let's others try joining, and we be as many as we are meant to be. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, so Rick, we just restarted the recording, and both video will be in one.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Beatrice and everyone. I believe I pretty well said all I was going to say. If there's any questions, I'll be here, and any specific questions may be asked. So it's pretty well straightforward what GPMS is, and also who all of you are coming together, brothers and sisters. So yeah, pretty well I was finished anyway. So I'll just any questions or what have you, I'll just be here, and don't hesitate to ask.
Thank you. Thank you for the guideline, for the beautiful information. That is a message that that we use, and a message of guidance, a message that we have received from directly co-creator, which is very important and very hopeful. And ideally to you all, that is a positive message that we should all be grateful, because this is what we are hoping for. This is what we want, and this is what we are pushing. So if we receive such a beautiful message that by November, the GPMS system will be implemented, this is so beautiful, and I'm very happy to hear that message personally. It is important to be grateful for that, which I know you are. Before we get to another thing, there's something that I need to address in here, and I wanted to address in the group, but I think it would be nice I address here. I'm sure that we are more than 65, and we are about 70 and above in the group, in our United Charity Alliance group. But I need to bring this to your brothers and sisters. As I mentioned earlier, that our core reason is pushing GPMS forward, and then under the umbrella of GPMS, we'll be able to receive a few benefits until we have GPMS implemented. I'm aware that most of you that are running charity organizations have not yet been able to register our lovely souls that we are all taking care of. So I wanted to address this when we are having a meeting. We are having this meeting so that you can be able to identify the importance of you registering yourself you registering the children. As you've been able to see, to hear from Brother Rick, because I was trying to avoid to communicate this so that we can hear it from any other person, which I'm very happy that he was able to address it as the first thing. So I request those that have not yet been able to register your children, those that have not yet been able to register your, it is the first thing that we would with. So it is my humble appeal, as well as it helps you and the people that you are taking care of. I request those that are speaking in the background, please mute yourselves so that we can have different issues addressed. Thank you. So I was saying that it is very important for us to register our children. It is very important for us to register yourselves so that we can support the core purpose of us uniting together, which is GPMS. So if I'm just to estimate, imagine that every charity organization has about 20 souls. That is an imagination, which I believe there are others that are having more than 30 children. There are others that are having 25 and above. But I'm just imagining, let's say everyone has about 20 children and then the director. That would be 21. If we take 20 times 70 that we are here, so you multiply, and that would be a very good number, which idea we've not yet reached, meaning that many of you have not yet been able to register your children. So it is my humble appeal, as we are pushing this mission, and as you've received a message from Brother Rick that has been received directly from the co-creator, by November, we believe the system will be implemented. By this, assisted by us coming together, by us ensuring that we register our children, because it's through the votes, through the consents, that we can weigh where we have reached in regarding to getting GPMS implemented. So in conclusion, I appeal to you everyone. Recall your friends, recall your brothers, recall your sisters, as I'm doing it here. Let's register our children. Let's not deny them their rights, because we believe some of the children are not in position to do this by themselves. But you can assist them, and then let them enjoy the purpose of concerting for this system that is coming into implementation. And then you try as much as you can, because some of you have been able to identify the core purposes of GPMS and how GPMS would want you to behave and be in the world. So you try as much as you can to train your children, at least to be brought up, so that by the November, when GPMS is fully implemented, we are having citizens that have already been implemented within the system and are aware of what we are meant to do into this system, and not being competitive, so that they get to know how they are meant to run within this. So one, please register your children. Secondly, try to train them to fit into this system, and try to make them forget about the other system that has been implemented to them for that long. So those are my humble appeals that I'm addressing to you. Please, let's register our schools. Let's train them to see that they behave within the line of the principles that we are holding as GPMS. So let's push this message that brother has put into the group, and we all work towards November. Let's have that mission that we are working towards November. Let's have all the Ugandans, because we are 48 Ugandans, 48 million Ugandans as the population of Uganda. So I'm sure that if we are 70 years per now, and by the grace we get to 100. Now imagine 100 souls every day. You try to bring in one soul. That means every day we would be registering 100 new people into this group, as we are addressing other core purposes of us uniting together. So let's all accept, and we can have all the 48 million people register, and by November everything will be done. So to the rest of you, when I get to our second mission as to why we are here, you all know that a united community is more powerful. So let's work within our boundaries as we are addressing this under the United Charity alliance to see that we can benefit, all of us, we can benefit, because I think most of your charity organizations are having challenges. And that is another reason as to why we have been able to unite ourselves, so that we can be able to raise funding that will be able to help everyone. As we are waiting for GPMS to be implemented fully, because when GPMS is implemented fully by November, there will be no need for fundraising, because money will be already there, and we shall be able to receive as much money as we can to run our lives. So there will be no need for fundraising. There will be no worries for any source of money. There will be no worries for anything. It will be a free, complete, enjoying world. So as we are moving towards November, as brother said, so we shall be able to say that we can get a little funding, and we can only get little funding by us uniting together, showing that we can work together and abandon that competitiveness that has been implemented by the system that these people brought onto us. Because the system that is in place, it only does one thing: dividing and importing and putting competition. That is how they have been able to try to divide people and not working together. So we are trying to avoid this system, to see that we act and work together. Because it is this system, what this system fears is a united community. This current system that is implemented by a few people that are running us, they fear what we call a united community. And it is the reason why we are here. We are here to see that for us, we work towards that. We work together. We come together, source funding together, and we have everything sorted. So thank you for listening to me. I honestly have a lot to address, but I will give opportunity to others to as well speak something. And for any other question regarding GPMS, please be very free. Be very free to communicate here. Be very free to ask any questions. So it is through us that we receive questions and respond to them. Then we shall go further. Feel free. Please send your message. Ask your questions. Unless your question, let us. We shall be in position to respond to your questions as well. Thank you for any question. Please, you are open to ask the question, and then we move forward.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
How are we going to register our kids that we do cater for or that we do take care of? Is there any way to register them under GPMS or?
Okay, thank you so much for that question. I think I'll be able to answer that question. We've always been sending different messages, and I personally have a video that I made to guide you, brothers and sisters, in how to register for the children. So we have a way. That is the answer I should say. It is yes. We have a way to register our children. And it is the same way that most of them have been using. I have a video that I made which acts as a guideline, which I'll be in position to send it to you personally. And I'll be in position to guide you, brother. So I request that you please drop me a message personally, because you are many. I may not be able to find you out. Please drop me a message in my inbox, or drop a message in the group. I'll be able to see you on the top. And I can be able to send you that video as well. And personally, I'll give you guidelines. Personally, I'll make a direct call to you, aid you on how to register your children. And I'll be in position, and I'll be very happy to do that. Thank you.
I would request you just put the video in the group, because now I know everyone will need that. That will give you some hard time to cater for everybody.
Okay, thank you. I'll be able to send it again, because I believe I sent it, but you may not be able to see it. But I will send it again. I promise you. After here, I'll be able to share that again, and have all of you register your children. Thank you.
Yeah, so we have Rick with the hand up. Yes, Rick.
Thank you. What I wish to add there is, so what we're looking at when you consent, register the children on the GPMS page under the consent tab, what you can use as a director or a head guardian, you use your email to register however many children you have. So you use your email, but you put in their names. Now, having said this, it takes approximately 3 minutes to register a child. So if you have 20 in your orphanage, in your charity, then it will take you about an hour and they're all registered. What I wish to share is that if it begins to be in villages and communities where there are large numbers, what we also have is we have a program where the lists of names can be entered onto the website instantly. However, for now, where you are still dealing with small numbers, perhaps, just do it individually, manually, is what I suggest. Also, another important thing for all of you, shall you become, some of you become missionaries, like taking GPMS to the villages and the people, what I wish to say is that race nor creed matters at all. So your faith, if you are mostly Christian here, and if there's Muslim communities or your own indigenous beliefs, it doesn't matter. This is for all people, for the planet. And I wish to make that clear as well for all of you. So I believe that's it. I just wanted to add that. Thank you.
Just I would like to add the fact that Gpms.org, it's about rights. It's about unlimited, unlabeled rights and freedom. So it is about unlimited, just to come in agreement of do not harm for all the planet. And from there, we have the right to print our money. So this is the way that we start. So the money will be not a problem for nobody, because the money will be on the hand of the people, of the 99%.
All right, I have a question.
So everything that we are doing for us with GPMS. It's our home.
All right, I have a question.
Yes.
Okay, thanks so much, Sister Beatrice. About the registration, like my ministry, we are running a big number. We are doing also like outreach charities. So I don't know if I'm able to register all the people, because personally we take care of some widows. They are 9. I don't know if I should include Reagan in case of.
Practically, you are asking for help because there are so many children, or if I
Yeah,
understood.
there are many, and like what you talked about was about 20. I don't know if I can first give in the 20, then the others will come in later.
Yeah,
Okay,
so if they are only 20, yes, Vandana.
Okay, thank you. I think I'll be able to answer that. With the 20 that I talked about, I was giving an example and imagination. If at all we only have 20 each one, and I added and I said that there are those that are having more than 20, they're having 30, 40 and above. So the 20 was just an imagination to have this fraction, the fraction being figured out, just to imagine. But I believe there are those that are having 100, 1,000 children. So you can register. So we don't matter which number that you have, because the more number that you have, it is the
Mr. Mandela, this you
yes,
answer
please.
at once. There is also, like I've told you about the widows. hopefully, I don't know if you are also familiar, right? The widows, there are some women that were divorced, they have no jobs, you know. We are taking care of those people.
Please, meeting, those that are speaking in the background, please mute yourselves. There are those that are speaking in the background and you are distracting the recording. So please mute yourself if you are speaking in the background. Let's try to be respectful and listen to each other. That is what will make sense. So, brother, you are talking about widows. Those that are widows. Yes, good. Because these are elders, and if they have their own funds, what I would request you to do, please, after you are aware of how to consent, you can be able to guide them if they have their own funds. You can be able to guide them and assist them to register by themselves. So that is why we said, brother said that we request for you to act as missionaries. Go villages to villages, as what sister has been saying. You assist them. Assist those widows to register by themselves. I'll be able to show you how you do it. So if they don't have funds personally, you can help them register themselves under your platform. You can register them as you can register them as a guardian. Because they don't have access to internet, they may not be having access to phones, but you can assist them as their guardian to register them. Then the other thing that I wanted Brother Rick to address or maybe try to validate, there are those that are having two emails. There is one that is having a personal email. Say I'm having my personal email, which is Wandera Regan at 123. Then I'm having an email of my charity organization. So maybe I would request you to come here and try to put that right. For one that is registering children, which email that has to be used? Personal email or email of the organization? So that also will be addressed. What I request brother or sister to come and address on that matter. Thank you.
With this, what I suggest is it doesn't matter, but what I suggest is to use your personal one or even set up another email account, for the reason why you should not. No, perhaps not. I need to check on this. One thing I was looking at, if you go and register 20 children, you might get 20 replies back, but I don't think that is the case any longer. So what I suggest, use whatever email you wish to use, but I also need to point out that it's make sure that you are not doing the same one twice. And if someone already registered someone in another orphanage, it's really a waste of time to try to do it again, because the system will probably reject one. So it's important only keep your integrity intact and only genuinely record one register just one child once, if you will. So whatever email you wish to use, that is up to your choice, if that is clear. Thank you.
All right, thank you as well. I think that has been communicated. And to the rest, please, you can be able to take that. Those that were asked me which email to use specifically, I think it has been answered. I've been able to hear that. Any other question before we proceed? But as we continue, I need to still communicate that we are going to have our physical meeting that will be addressed to you, and we shall have a very beautiful place for everyone that will eat, and we shall have that physical meeting. And I think these other souls join us and the rest to join us. I think they will join us via space, but most of us we shall be having a physical meeting to discuss on more matters and the way forward. Thank you. More other questions from more different sources. We shall be grateful. Any more questions? Sister Beatrice, you can take the space as we wait for others to gather questions.
Yes, so I had also a question how quickly we can gather for Gpms.org. It was Ibrahim on my Zoom room some days ago. And I said that I will share also the message of Dan. It is about 21 days. This is the minimum possible if, for example, if GPMS is shared to other three people and these three people will share the message on the same day to other three and the other three will share to the other three. I will post also in Uganda Gpms.org the Telegram account space exactly the calculation so this can reach the world. Everything it's about integrity and everything it's about to be serious. To be serious and to spread the message. And because they do not engage so quickly in an answer and to share the message to others, then others like us has to do that. So what it is also important when you go door to door, because here in Canada we have internet, but in Uganda is not everyone that is connected to. If they agree in your face, just insert them on gpms.org message under your email. So practically you can have them directly there if they agree. If they do not agree, then if they want still to take their time, let them to take their time. But I do not know if another one like you will pass to their door soon. So everything become possible when we unite and when we are doing GPMS every day. And for all the people that they will gather for other problems, because problems we have, it's about a list. GPMS is the solution. When we share the solution, we are making space for all the problems to go down in short time when GPMS starts. When we move and our preoccupation is towards the problem, practically our working time are still on problem, that we are still moving in circle and we get not the space to the solution to happen. So put your effort, concentrate you on gpms.org that this is happening. So the problem practically our working. I have no the possibility to mute somebody as the finally this happened. It's not all the time. It depends on the minute here. So Canada is probably under ascension time, and there are some ascension work in place, and this interact with computers. So if someone else has question, gpms.org is complete solution. gpms.org has no the possibility for the people to have again like presidents or political parties above. This is very, very important. So we gather like today and we decide our future for the planet, but only in do not harm direction, only in the good direction. Yes, Rick.
Thank you, Beatrice. Yes, very important what Beatrice just said. This is a peaceful movement forward. There is no aggression, no fighting with it. It's just merely gathering the majority consent worldwide and bring in the new system. So there is no conflict with this. What I wish to share here, we did have 250 Canadian dollars left in our GPMS account. And what I recently did in Nigeria to a brother, he had needed a phone, and he is going on a missionary trip with GPMS, going to many there to collect consents. So what I just did was delivered that money for him to buy a used phone, and his mission with that phone is to gather in Nigeria as many consents as possible, and also to speak to the people. Now, having said this, in Uganda, we had, I believe, maybe Beatrice 250 or $200 that we had. We give to what Brother Wanderer for flyers and what have you to get it out. What I wish to say again is GPMS is it's all volunteer, so we don't usually fund for any of this. But what had occurred, we had funded for the website a few years ago to keep the yearly license up for it, if you will, and we had 500 extra. So in the last 2 years, this is where we had put it at. And also, having said this, you know, in the stronger you become and the more you are united there, also it will open up an avenue perhaps for some wealthy philanthropists also that could come in and you know, assist with some funding, ideally perhaps phones or what have you. But understand, this is not a guarantee, it's only a possibility. But by all of you coming together, doing this great work and forming this alliance, it's so important. But also, if you have brothers and sisters in other African countries, it's also important that you inform them as well, and if they're able to gather the consents as soon as possible. Because what occurs, the bigger that we get the numbers in GPMS, the bigger that we get that, the more notice it is taken by the rest of the world as well, to know that it is more serious. So it prompts them also into action, which makes it happen much more quicker. Also, having said this, where Father had given that it's a possible tentative date is November, where that was given, it's also possible GPMS could still be done in a month from now or 2 months, because there is the viral point. Once we have enough coverage worldwide and enough consents, it could make it go viral worldwide. Because also at the same time, there are very serious worldwide events that are occurring that are also going to force the rest of the people to make choices very soon. So I wish to share this news with all of you as well, to know that there is also that possibility that it could happen sooner than November, and it also could happen later than November. But with the way things are going, with what Father said, it's very possible how we're going forward quickly, that by November it may be implemented. Now, for all of you, what this means, every child, woman, and man initially gets an equivalent of about $20,000. So you could imagine, if you have an orphanage that has about 20 children there, very quickly you are going to have 20, you're going to have $400,000. Yeah, very quickly. So what this money is for, it's to place everyone in an immediate place of comfort, especially the children. So with all of this money, then we began to connect with all of the resources worldwide, that you can build your villages, drill your wells for clean water, very quickly set up your greenhouses to grow your own good food and all of these special benefits, and also including healthcare worldwide, becomes absolutely free for everyone. Also, your electricity will become free, and all of your fuel for any vehicles, and each family will also receive a vehicle free. So there are just so many possibilities with this, what each one decides to do. But what I am saying is that more than enough money is going to be delivered to every individual worldwide upon implementation. Nothing else can do what GPMS is doing for the world. And again, what I say, this would not even be possible what we're doing if it was not guaranteed by God and also my connection to God. And I'll share openly once again with all of you that yes, there was a darkness upon the planet. They had tried several times to kill me, but I had told them I could not be killed. And finally, they proved it to themselves that I am who I say I am. And this is very important. So this is the guarantee. So we keep going forward, and we hope that it occurs by November or before, but if not, shortly after. It is imminent and it is inevitable. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rick. And also, again, just to point out that the money will be printed directly by yourself in Uganda. So this alliance that is formed right now, it is the alliance also that will be responsible for the money. So it's not a problem from where the money are coming from your born rights that you have inside of your DNA that are recognized under the system of Gpms.world, where you have the power to print your money. So, and the money will be the same one printed everywhere in the world. Then you will care locally for your need. And the money are unlimited behind any administration for all the project for the people and for the planet. So imagine this opportunity. It is not a question if you have them, everything it is about for GPMS to start, then after that we have everything that we need. If somebody has another question. What I would say, thank you so much for this meeting and for everybody that is here today and everybody that will share this video with other people. And Wandera, it's the host of Uganda meetings on GPMS, and he will set up another meeting as soon as possible. Just please unite more so and gather consents. This is all about. So I have not the opportunity to end the meeting. I'm blocked on the screen, so everybody should start to leave the meeting. Then after that, I will be able probably to end the meeting.
Okay, fine. Thank you. I think I'll be I have the authority to end the meeting as well here. I'll try to check and see.
Yes, you have it. So please end the meeting. Yeah. Thank you so much, Wandera.
Okay, fine. And then and to the rest. First, I want to be very grateful for everyone's participation in here. Your attending this meeting has been an honor, and you've showed a responsibility for what we are creating. And I'm very happy and I'm very grateful for those that have been able to join and be with us here. Just know we are very grateful and we are very happy. We respect your attendance. We respect your responsibility. We shall be having another meeting that will be communicated And I believe that by the time we shall have the next meeting, most of you will have registered your children, even you yourselves as well, for those that have not been. So this has been an honor to have you, Sister Beatrice, besides your busy schedule. Brother Rick, this is very we are very grateful to have you. You have a lot of things on your program, but you get a time to give time to everyone who needs to be around. So yeah, we don't take that for granted. We take that as being special, that are catered for. And so we are very happy for your attending, and we are very grateful for your guidance and the beautiful message from the co-creator that you share these beautiful brothers and sisters. As we always communicate within our United Church Alliance group, we are one. We are one family. We are one life, and we move forward with everything with one eye. So we don't believe to be separated in any other way. So we are all equal. No one is above another. And I keep informing you with that. We are all equal. We are all brothers and sisters that have the authority to change the world and drive the world to where we want it to be. So to the rest of you and most of you, I want to say I'm very happy to have you in, and I'm very happy to honor this invitation. It is a sign of respect. So thank you so much, and I end this meeting, and we shall have the next meeting on a date that will be communicated. Thank you for your attending. Next program will be communicated in the group, and all other steps to be taken forward. So thank you for attending. Thank you, Brother Rick, for honoring this invitation. Thank you, Sister Beatrice. Thank you, everyone. This has been an honor. May you all be blessed. For those that are in the night, have a good night. And for those that are within during the day, please have a wonderful day and stay blessed.
Amen.